Alright, welcome back everyone. So I got a brand new product here. It's a ceramic coating. It's from a company that goes by the name of Drexler. They're a French-based ceramic coating company. And they do have a US distribution, so if you're looking to get it, I gotta double check on the price. I'll post a link of where I bought it. But you can actually get it on Amazon as well. Uh, those guys are are reachable by email. I contacted them asking them more information about their product. I came across their product on Instagram, and so I kind of started researching what the product is about, and I contacted them, and they responded pretty quick. The guy was out in France, so I had to wait for his response, but as soon as he saw it, he responded. Um, so really the basic of this is that this is a SiO2 based ceramic coating. It's a two-part system. I have the base coat out of the box, but once you get the kit, I actually already used it once. I just kind of want to go on cam and kind of describe what I've noticed about this coating. So in the kit you get the base coat, which is 30 ml bottle. So this goes on first, and if you want to do, they recommend 2 coats. So in between coats you're looking at 1.5 hours to 2 hours wait time. And then you have to wait another 2 hours to put the top coat, and the top coat's a spray-on product. So with this combination, 2 coats of the base coat, 1 coat of the top coat, they're claiming up to 3 years longevity of their ceramic coating. If you only do 1 coat of the base coat and then 1 coat of the top coat, you're looking at 2 years. But in the kit you get those 2. This is a 50 ml bottle. They give you the suede block applicator. They give you 2 suedes. They give you a wipe-off towel, and they give you a pair of gloves. I already used it, and you can kind of see that it's pretty stiff on the area. They give you the small suede, and I'll kind of let me just show you what I don't like about this applicator, and I'll show you applying it. So once you put the suede on here, go ahead and close this. What you'll notice is the suede is actually shorter than the foam block. And so when you apply the coating on the surface here and then you drag it onto the paint, you'll get the squeaking effect from the foam portion. Now what I ended up doing is, let me shake this up, I'm going to go ahead and use it and I'll show you guys, is I pulled the stopper, actually that distributes the product. I took that out, and I'm going to use the pipette instead. I like this better to distribute product on here versus this, because sometimes you get more product coming out of that than this. I have better control this way. Now this car that I'm working with, or on I should say, was compounded with the Pinnacle Black Label compound, polished with the Pinnacle Black Label polish, and they do have their own prep spray, which I do have, and I've used it and it works pretty well. And I've got a majority of pads that I've kind of played around with. I didn't use those, but the prep product I'm using is Americana Stripper. This is you can see it's residue and oil remover, so it's basically a paint prep spray. This product's a little different, where you kind of spray it and you let it sit. So this is solvent based. Right, so you can pretty much use it on anything. But you're basically going to let it sit for a minute and then wipe it off, because in that minute you're going to let this dissolve the polishing oil. So we use that, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I've already applied 1 coat. I'm going to do the 2nd coat, but I kind of just want to show you how the application is of this coating. So I'm able to just get product there. And since this is the first time I'm going to use this applicator, I tend to put more product on here, just to kind of prime my applicator. And the towels I'm going to use 1 Pearl Weave, a Rag Company towel, and then a Edges 300 towel for the final buff. So I'm going to take these with me. We're going to go in the car, and I'll show you how this applies. And the wait time they recommend, depends on the temperature. Like 80 degrees is like a minute or 2 minutes, I forget what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Now this top here is it's starting to fail on here. So all this, you can't polish this out. This has to be repainted because it's starting to get clear coat failure in various areas. But I was able to still polish it out and remove some of the scratches. So I'll show you the way this applies. So this product does go a long way, and I think you guys can hear the applicators. There it is. And then you do a crosshatch pattern. I mean, the applicator is okay, but it's just not my favorite one. So we'll let that sit. Let me put this down for now. And what you'll notice with this product is it starts to get that typical rainbow effect on here, which is what I'm seeing here. Kind of hard to tell on black, but you can actually see the way it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my towels here for temporary. I don't like to rest them on the window because you might leave high spots or coating on the window. Oh, come on. So we'll just let this flash for a couple minutes. Actually, I don't even have to wait that long because of the way the temperature and humidity is here. I don't need to wait that long. So I'm starting to see it kind of flash to the point where it's ready to be wiped off. You can see it here. What I noticed is with the first coat, when you remove it, it feels slick, but after it's been curing, it felt a little tacky. Really good spot right there. So it wipes off easy. I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off. And when you wipe it off, it feels slick to the touch. Now this towel is my initial leveling towel. Okay, then I'll come back with Edges 300 softer towel. And I'll work a larger area than what I applied to, just to make sure that it's moves. Like I said, as soon as you apply it on there, you'll feel it slick. Like it feels like when you're wiping off G-Technic Crystal Serum Light or Geon Mose. I'm just go ahead and make sure I got everything off. And really that's all there is to it. Yeah, this side feels, I can tell the difference between this side that's been curing for 2 hours versus this side that's just freshly applied. So now it's slick, and we'll let that cure for a couple hours, and then I'll come back and I'll show the application of the put this down for temporary. I'll show the application of the top coat, and you guys can see that this is enough for one car. This car is a 97 Camaro, so really that's the application process for it. The only thing, like I said, I don't like about it is the applicator. But other than that, it goes on easy, wipes off easy. You guys saw that. I didn't have any high spots. It's pretty forgiving. You have pretty much a long working time for it. So if you guys are looking to try a different type of coating, I don't know in terms of long-term behavior, or I should say performance. So we'll see how long it lasts on. This car is barely driven, but it does sit outside 24/7. So we'll see how this behaves in the long term. And I'll be testing this on my personal car in one spot to kind of gauge its performance compared to other coatings. So stay tuned for that video as well. That won't be up. I won't be doing that for a couple more months, but it's a plan that I have. So that's Drexler Ceramic. I'll post a link to where you guys can buy it. Those guys are pretty good, and you can reach them and reach out to them and ask them more questions. I also bought their glass coating and their wheel coatings. I'll be trying those as well. So again, that's Drexler Ceramic Coating. I'll come back with the top coat and we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching.